Hello, so in this video I will demonstrate you the flow of our BPMN workflow module, like how you can create a different workflows for different modules like sales, purchase, inventory and many more, and how you can implement that workflow in all of the records of your Odoo database. So we will go through all of the functionalities one by one. After installing our module, you will be able to see that module in your Odoo database, that is BPMN workflow. So by going there, you will be able to see different menus like BPMN template, instance, analytics and approval history. So first we will start with BPMN template. First, you need to create a template for creating a workflow. Like you can give a name to your workflow. As I'm creating a workflow for my sales module, so I am naming it sales workflow. Then I'm creating it for the discount, so I am giving some description like workflow for discount in sale order. After that, here in the binding model, you need to select the sales module, that is the sales order. Here in start condition, you need to set true, like if you want the this workflow to be implemented for all of the conditions, like whether whichever the customer you are selecting, or whichever the amount is there in the sale order, or whichever product is there in the sale order. So if you will set it true, it will be implemented for all of the sale orders. Or you can set some condition as well, like if you set your partner dot id equals to, then you will, if you will set a name of the customer here in inverted commas, then this specific workflow will work only for the sale order who is having that partner as the customer. But for now I am setting it as true so that it will work for any of the sale order. Then here you need to enable this option like disable form button, which will disable the confirm order button until the entire workflow is implemented. Then the button's name, here you need to add the technical name for the button for the end event, like at last all the conditions are met, then what should be the status of the sale order. So if all of the conditions are met, I need to confirm my sale order, so I am keeping the button name as action underscore confirm, and in the finish automation also I will set it as action underscore confirm. After filling all these details, you need to save the changes. Then to create the workflow, we have provided here one smart button, BPMN designer. So you need to go to this BPMN designer, and here you can design your workflow by selecting the nodes and setting the conditions. So I will select the start event, then I will add the node to check the condition. Here I will add the task node, one more task node, and at last I will add the end event. After that I will connect all my nodes. After connecting the nodes, the next thing is to add the conditions, like the first condition will be discount is less than or equals to 10%. So I will give a label to this, and here you can give the label or the name, and by clicking on this arrow you need to give the condition expression. The condition type should be expression, and then here you need to write the condition. In order to write the condition, you first need to follow some specific syntax. For that, first you need to write record dot, after that you need to enter the technical name of that field, that is discount. less than or equals to 10. So when the discount will be less than or equals to 10, then the sale order will go to sales assistant for the approval. Now if you want to assign a specific user to this sales assistant, what you need to do, you need to select one user task over here. After selecting the user task, you will be able to see the options to select, like which user you want to assign as the sales assistant. But before that, first you need to save and you need to publish and parse your diagram. Then you need to again go back to the diagram and click on this task, that is sales assistant. So here you can see select Odoo users. So whichever users are available from those, you can select any one of them. So I will select this user. After selecting the user, you will be able to see the name over there, and the sale order will go for the approval to this user if the discount is less than or equals to 10%. And once this user approves the sale order, it will directly be confirmed. Apart from this, you can select some specific groups as well, like if this is the user and it is having only the access to these groups, then only he or she will be able to approve the sale order. Also your user assignment, so if you want some specific filters to be applied, like which is like what is the name of the user, then what are the groups assigned to that user, only those users should be given the approval. Then you can give the names of the users over here with candidate under candidate users with comma separated values. Here in the due date, like on this date the user is selected or created in your Odoo database, only that user should be allowed to give the approval for the sale order. So this is something for that. Or directly you can select the user from here and that user will be assigned as the sales assistant. Apart from this, now I will select two users over here. First one is the sales assistant and second is the sales manager. Then to both of them I will assign the user task. Then I will save. I will again parse the diagram and publish it. Then I will go and select. For the sales assistant, I will select the same user. For the sales manager, I will select another user. For both of these, I have selected the user. Now, there is one more option, like if this condition is met, then it will first go to sales assistant. And here approval requirement, so here you will see in this condition I have two users set for the approval. So whether you want to confirm the sale order if either of the user approves it, so if you want like that, you can select any user, like any one of the user will approve it and the sale order will be confirmed. But if you select here all assigned users, that means whichever user you have assigned for this condition, they need to approve the sale order, then only the sale order will be confirmed. Then after that I will set the condition for this record dot order line greater than 10, discount greater than 10. I have set the condition for this and I will label it as well, discount greater than 10. 10%. So this is the workflow that I have created. Like there are two conditions. If the discount is less than or equals to 10%, it will go to just sales assistant for approval, and then it will be confirmed. If the discount is greater than 10%, then it will go to sales assistant, then the sales manager, and then the sale order will be confirmed. After saving the changes, I need to parse the diagram and publish it. As soon as you will publish it, here you will be see all the details of your workflow about the node information, like which nodes you have used and in which user task you have assigned which user. Then the flow information, so you will get the condition and the label which you have given. Here under design versions, you will be able to see how many times you have updated your workflow and how many times you have published it. You can see the date and the time as well. Once it's done, now I will show you how it is being implemented. First, I will create one new sale order. Here I have selected one customer. I will add one product. Here the discount would be 20, that is greater than 10%. I will save the changes. So you will be able to see the confirm button is hidden for the admin as well. That means first the two users need to approve it, then only the sale order will be confirmed. Then you will be, as soon as you save the changes, you will be able to see one button over here, that is submit for approval. Clicking on submit of approval, I will have to add one approval remark. Then I will confirm. Once it is sent for approval, you will be able to see the workflow has been successfully submitted for approval. This notification will be visible to you, and after that you will be able to see this flowchart button. So clicking on that, you will see that which condition has become true and now which user needs to approve the sale order. So the sales assistant needs to approve the sale order, and here I have assigned the user as the sale order, so I will log in with that user. And I will go to sales. So here you can see that sale order, and once it clicks on approve, I again need to add the approval remark. Then we will click on confirm. So again you will see the notification that the step has been successfully approved, and if you go to the flowchart again, you will see that it has been moved one step ahead. So now the another user needs to approve it. So I will log in with that user. Go to sales. Here I can see the sale order, and I need to click on approve. And clicking on confirm, the step sales manager has been successfully approved. Also you can see when the entire flow is implemented, the sale order is confirmed automatically, like you no need to confirm it manually. By going in flowchart, you will be able to see that this was the condition and it checked all this condition, and two users approved it, and at last it reached to the end event and the sale order was confirmed. Then by going again in BPMN workflow, here you can see the templates which you have created. Here in instance you will be able to see all the records, like where your workflows are being implemented and where your templates are being used. As we have used the sale order template in this sale order, so you will get the reference of that, like it is used in this sale order, and which of the stages are completed, you will be able to see the status of that. The flow information would be the same, and the records, like which of the users have been approved in which of the stages. So this is something you will be able to see in BPMN instance. In analytics and bottlenecks, you will be able to see the status in the graph view, like which of the users approved it and whether there are any pending sale order to be approved. All those data you will be able to see under this menu. Now in the approval history, you will be able to see the specific records of your workflow, like in this sales workflow, in the specific sale order, there were three steps followed. Like first step was the sale order was created, then it was approved by two users. Then here you will be able to see all of the specific records under approval history. So this was something about the workflow which I created for sales module. Now I will show you one more workflow, creating it with the purchase module. So I will name as purchase workflow. I will give the description as purchase workflow based on user type. Here in the binding model, again I will select the purchase order module. Start condition, as I told you, I will set it as true. Then the button name would be button underscore confirm, and at last, as I want to confirm the the purchase order, so I will set the technical name for the purchase order confirmation button, that is button underscore confirm. Then I will save the changes. Again I will go to BPMN designer and I will select the nodes and the events. One condition node, then I will add the task, in the task, then I will again add the condition node, again one task, here also one task. At last I will add one end event. Now I will connect my nodes. The first condition it will check is for the user type. Like in Odoo we have two types of contacts, one is individual and one is of company type. So I will add the condition over here, like if the user type is individual, then it should go to the specific user for approval. So first I will add the label user type individual, then I will add the condition record dot partner id dot company type equals to person, that is individual. Then I will assign the user task. Here I will name the user. Now to assign the user I need to publish it. Again I will go and here I will name the user and I will select the Odoo user. Like if the user type is of individual, if this is the condition, then it will go to this user for the approval. Similarly, if the user type is company, then it will go to the specific user for the approval. Now to assign it, again I need to publish it. Again going to my designer and here I will select the Odoo user. Once the user is assigned, the next condition it will check is if the user type is individual, then it will check the amount of the purchase order. If the amount is greater than 5,000, then it will go for the approval to one of the user. And then it will be confirmed. First I will save the changes, publish it, and then assign the user, and at last it will be confirmed. Similarly, if the amount is less than or equals to 5,000, then it will directly be confirmed, like no approval will be required. Now I will add the condition record dot amount underscore total greater than 5,000. Here I will add the condition record dot amount underscore total less than or equals to 5,000. So this is one flow, like if the user type is individual, it will require the approval of this user. Then it will check whether the amount is less than or equals to 5,000, then it will directly be confirmed. If the amount is greater than or equals to 5,000, then again it will require one more approval and then it will be confirmed. Similarly, here also it will check the discount, like if the discount is greater than 20, then it will require the approval of this user and then it will be confirmed once the user approves it. Here I will give the label discount greater than 20. Now if the discount is less than or equals to 20, then it will be directly confirmed. I will set the condition like no approval will be required if the discount is less than or equals to 20%. Now all the users and the conditions are set for this workflow. Now at last I need to publish it, and we will check whether the workflow works or not. Like here I am adding the user type as company. Here you can see the user is of company type. Then I will add one product and I will set the discount as 30, that is greater than 20%. I will save the changes and I need to again add the approval remark. After confirming it, you can see here in the flow chart like it has been sent to this user for the approval. So I will log in with that user. We'll go to the purchase module. Here I can see the purchase order. Then I need to add the remark again for approving it and I will confirm. So here you can see the approval is successful, and after being approved, as the discount was greater than 20%, it is being sent to this user. So I will log in with that user. So clicking on approve. I will add the remark and then click on confirm. So as you can see, it was the last step, and once this user has approved, the RFQ has been converted to a purchase order, and here in the flowchart you will be able to see like this condition was met, and then the condition was like discount was greater than 20, so it asked for the approval, and once the user approved it, it was being confirmed. Similarly, you can check for the rest of the conditions as well. One more thing you can do is, like if you go to BPMN workflow and you open this BPMN designer, you will be able to see like you can download the BPMN file, and before saving it you can also see like you can save the workflow. Let me show it to you. I need to log in it with admin credentials by going to BPMN workflow and the BPMN designer. Here you will be able to see 4 buttons, like to save your BPMN. From here also you can save and publish it. Then here you need, if you want to open, like if you have created one BPMN file and you have just saved it in your PC and you want to use it over here, you don't want to create it again, so you can just click on this button and select the BPMN file from here, and then you can add the same file over here in the designer. Then from here you can download the file which you have created, and you can export this file as well. So this was something about the functionality of our BPMN workflow module. Thank you.